Welcome everybody to the November energies for 2021. It is November 1st that I am doing this, and I welcome everybody back. This is Amanda Kolbaba. And just before I get into the reading of the November energies for this month, I just wanted to let everybody know that my little surprise that I told you last month about is now fully up and running. I am doing a podcast with an amazing woman. Her name is Heather. Her and I are doing a podcast together to discuss many different topics, mostly focused around community and spirituality and giving people the support and help they need at this time. Hopefully, if you do check it out, which I hope you do, you find that it is supportive and helpful and at least enjoyable. We are having an amazing time. So please do check it out. I'm going to have the information in the description of this video. But I will tell you right now, it is called Amanda and Heather Show. And we have it up on Spotify, Podcast Addict, and Google Podcast. So you can find us on those platforms at this time. So please check it out and definitely let me know what you guys think, because that's really important to me to get some feedback, know if this is what you would like to hear, or if you'd like to hear something specific. So please let me know. And yeah, let's get into our reading and see what's going on for the month of November. We're going to do our tarot card. I've already shuffled the deck before, but I'm going to do it one more time. And after we do the tarot cards to see the energies swirling around for us each week, we will then look at the Archangel cards and then our Animal Totem card for the month. Okay, I also have the card at the bottom of the deck, which is our Tower. Okay. All right, so, you guys, I'm going to have to be honest with you here. Leading up to November, I had felt that November was going to be a hard month. And the word that I kept getting was hard. And from the reading I'm looking at here from our tarot cards, that's confirming it. So let's begin with the Seven of Swords here. This came upside down. My feeling about the Seven of Swords is that there are a lot of you out there who are not being honest with yourself or truthful. It could be something like very personal, direct towards you. It could be about a situation that's going on around you. It could be about a number of many different possibilities. You'll know this the best because it's really hard to give a general reading to everybody and try to be also specific at the same time. Everybody's going through their own stuff right now, personal, dealing with what's going on outside of themselves. So you really have to connect this with yourself and your world. And this may not resonate with you at all, and that's fine. It might not be about you or your world this time. But just generally, the Seven of Swords does really tell me that some of you really are not being honest with yourself. You know the truth, but you don't really want to look at it. You don't want to acknowledge it. A little bit of denial, a little bit of hopeful too, of being like, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's this, and I'm going to put my faith all in that. It's time to really face the truth. It's time to face what you are not wanting to look at. You have to. If you don't, there's going to be repercussions to it, and it's going to be painful. So maybe it's time to do a little bit of meditation this month. We are in the month of Scorpio, which is a water sign, and it tends to be a challenging water sign where you have to swim right down to the bottom of that pool, right down to the bottom of that lake where it's sandy and maybe a little murky. It's difficult to see the truth. It's a little bit difficult to figure things out, and it takes a little bit of time to get through all of that dust and sand and debris, clear away things for things to become crystal clear once more to you. So this is probably it's a good time this month to do some meditation, to have some quiet time with yourself and really do some inner reflection. And again, stressing to be honest with yourself and honest with the situation. You have no power to change anything if you're going to be in a place of illusion and denial. You can't change anything then. You only have your power. You can only make the best choices for yourself when you're in a place of complete honesty and clarity. So that's what we're looking at the beginning of the month here. Next, we go into the Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is really about giving and receiving. What are you giving and to receiving in a relationship? Relationships are always 50-50. What are you giving into a relationship? What are you allowing yourself to receive back in a relationship? This can be a personal relationship. This can be within your career. It can be any type of relationship. This can be a relationship to do with money and finance. This can do with a relationship with how you spend your time, your personal boundaries. So really looking at, again, we have the balance here. How are things balanced within your life? In different parts of your life. And again, going back to that meditation and inner reflection to really find out where things may be a little out of balance in life and that needs a little extra attention, and what areas are really balanced and healthy and why they are. It might be that you're more comfortable in certain aspects of your life and not in others. And this is a good time to get comfortable in those other places that you haven't been looking at or haven't been wanting to go. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is feeling a lack. And again, usually with Pentacles, it has to do with finance, money, abundance, career success, that sort of thing. But again, it can crop up into any other place within your life. But again, as you can see, these two people are walking away from this beautiful church, which has a lot of abundance within it. But these two are choosing to walk away from that. What are you walking away from that could be abundant and successful and enrich your life and empower you? Those are some questions to ask yourself. And again, going back to the honesty card, are you being truly honest with yourself? Are you seeing clearly? Are you seeing the truth? Or are you punishing yourself in something? Are you refusing something that the universe is trying to hand you, but you don't want to look at? You don't want to look at the positive side of something. Instead of you're sort of focusing in on the negative. And it does have something to do with being in balance. And also this last card, the horned one, is the Devil card, the fear card. There's some fears going on about your worth and being successful and abundant and knowing that you deserve this. Some kind of fear, and again, illusion. Fears are always illusions that you've created in yourself that are not true, it's time to see the truth. Going back to the Seven of Swords. And our card at the bottom of the deck that sort of talks in general about the theme of this month is the Tower. And the Tower is a very interesting and intense card. The Tower really represents your illusions. You've built something on a shaky foundation. You've built a tower that is an illusion and that is not based in reality. And the universe is going to come along and throw that lightning bolt at your illusions, at that tower you built, to see it crumble. And when this happens, I love it. It's an amazing thing. Yes, it's usually something very sudden. It usually happens within your physical world. It can be very sudden, very fast. And the initial shock of it might be a little bit painful, but then there's a huge sense of relief right after. And every single person that goes through this is like, wow, I'm so glad that that happened, because now you see the truth. Now you see what's really going on. And when that happens, now you can build a new foundation based on truth and the reality of a situation. And you can create your new belief on something strong that's going to last and carry you and be abundant and successful and productive for you and bring you only happiness. So though this month looks a little bit tough and might seem a little scary, it is an amazing month of opportunity to find where your illusions are, where you've been lying to yourself, what parts of your life have been out of balance, and to recreate something new, to clear away those illusions, clear away those lies, and create something really amazing. And that's going to bring you something back that is substantial and positive for the near future and continuing on from there. So if you're looking at this and listening and being like, oh my gosh, I just want to hide for the month, please don't. This is a great month. You're going to have some things that might be a bit startling, maybe a little bit shocking. They might shake you up a little bit. You may have some truths come out where you thought certain things were real and right, and they're not. But it's going to create a great balance. It's going to clear away a lot of fears, and it's going to allow you to move forward quickly in life. And those places where in your life you felt things weren't happening for you will start to happen now, because you've gotten rid of the illusions. You got rid of the blocks that were holding you back. So stay strong this month and really help yourself out by meditating, by doing a lot of good self-care for you. And my cat's going to set herself on fire. This is Sheba, everybody. She obviously wants to be part of our reading. Hi. But anyways, so hopefully this will help you. And like I said, try out some self-care this month. That'll really support and help you. Now we're going to get into the Archangel cards. And I'm going to have to get around Sheba here. Thank you, Sheba. And be careful of the flame. There we go. All right. So once more, I've shuffled the Archangel cards before this, but I'm going to do it last time. And then we're going to see. The Archangels give us a great way to help with keeping strong, helping us deal with what's going on this month, and giving us a lot of support and advice in how to take care of ourselves and how to get through the month. And we definitely need it this month because it's a little bit on the tough side. Lovely. Okay. All right, Archangel Hannah. So what we have here is we need to get out into nature, everybody. We might be feeling a little bit sensitive, a little bit vulnerable this month, a little bit unsure of ourselves. And whenever we're doing major healing or clearing, we always go through a transition stage of, as we clear out old limiting beliefs, blocks, anything holding us back, as we clear those out, we start to feel rather vulnerable, rather sensitive. This is just part of that transition until we get to a place where we've cleared everything out and we're standing in new energy, feeling quite strong and supported again. So if you're finding that that is you this month, going out into nature, being by yourself in nature in that quiet, peaceful, grounded space will really help with that transitioning and clearing out and keeping you grounded and just feeling more uplifted and positive. Anything to do with music too is coming in here. Having, music that is positive, uplifting, peaceful, calming, centering will be really nice for you this month as well. Lots of color too here, keeping yourself around vibrant colors that, again, positive, uplifting will really support you this month. And here we have Archangel Ariel about spreading your wings. Look how her heart is right open. Her arms, wings are back. She's ready to take off. If there's anything, again, this is going to blocks, anything that you've been holding back on, whether it's insecurities or fears or uncertainties, it's like, no, listen to your heart and go for it. Stay present in your heart. What does your heart tell you? Don't go into the fear of it or those doubts or insecurities, but go into your heart. Does it feel good for you? Does it give you excitement and joy? Go for it. Don't listen to all the ego there that's like holding you back. Take off. It's good. And here we have Archangel Jophiel, clearing your space. Archangel Jophiel is the feng shui archangel. She's all about energy and movement and balancing and just that openness of energy movement to flow easily. So again, look, her arms also are all back and her chest is wide open, just like Archangel Ariel here as well. So this again is telling me, listen to your heart this month. What is your heart telling you? Maybe some of you need to clear the energy at your heart. Maybe there's some limiting beliefs or blocks that are in the heart that is not allowing you to feel or hear your heart's desires and its guidance. So maybe about opening up the heart and clearing, doing some yoga, opening up the chest area, doing some meditation and focusing on the heart chakra. Maybe doing some, if you have crystal bowls or Tibetan bowls, playing them and connecting with the heart. Anything to do with opening up your heart this month, clearing and listening and following its guidance. Don't allow the ego to have so much of a hold on you and control. Last card here, which I love, take your power back, Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel is the spiritual archangel. He really works with you in high spiritual lessons. And this one about taking your power back. And look, his arms are open too, and his chest is wide open. So, okay, this is all about heart, everybody. Our heart chakra is our focus for November, 100%. Take your power back. Stop listening to your ego. Stop listening to the fear and bring yourself back to your heart. Bring yourself back to connection with your heart. Listening to your heart, allowing your heart to guide you. Stand within that power. The ego, the fear, is just taking you down that path of illusions, of distrust, of uncertainty, of feeling powerless. And you're not. We're never powerless. Whenever you feel powerless in a situation, you need to stop yourself and say, I'm giving my power away to this situation. I'm giving my power away to this person. Why am I doing that? What fear, what illusion do I have that I believe in, that I'm giving my power away, that I feel like I have no power? Because once you take your power back in that situation, everything is golden, everything is perfect. You feel strong, you know what you need to do, and there's no doubts, there's no insecurities. So this month of November, work on this with connecting with the heart chakra, working with the energy of opening up the heart, clearing any lower energies there, and really start to listen. And again, being in nature, uplifting music, lots of positive colors, self-care like yoga, bubble baths, whatever really brings you peace and calmness, pull those all out this month and get started. This will really help you to deal with what's going to happen this month, because I can tell you a lot of you are going to get hit with this tower. There's not a lot you can do about that, but like I said, it's going to end up being very positive. So remember that. Okay. Our last card is our Animal Totem card. Our Animal Totem is giving us the guidance that we need this month. And we've got the Otter. The Otter is, okay, this is great. Okay, going back to the tarot cards with lack of money, success. Yeah, the Otter doesn't have that. The Otter is all about playfulness, abundance, very light energy, very light, playful, happy energy, lots of abundance. You can see the waterfall back here, the salmon in the river. The Otter is always very happy and playful. Everything always manifests so easily for the Otter. The salmon in the river is always there for the Otter. The water is flowing. The Otter can move through the water and also can live on land. It's very versatile. It can move and flows in different directions. It can find and create its home very easily. It's very adaptable. So this Otter, the energy of the Otter this month is asking you to have this type of perspective. Be a little bit more flexible in your thinking. Be a little bit more fun and playful. Start to recognize that you are abundant, that your world and your life is abundant, and just move and flow with it. Don't create roadblocks for yourself. Don't manifest or think up of blocks or problems for yourself. There's always a solution. Life flows and moves. You need to move and flow with it. You don't need to be throwing up, illusions or distrust or blocks, or you don't need to throw that out there. Stay within your power, keep within your confidence, listen to your heart, and just flow with it. Just move. It's all good. All right, you guys, good luck for this month. It may be a little challenging for some of you, but again, move with the flow of this month. Be open to receiving. Be open to giving. Stay within a balance, and you'll be okay. I will see you all next month in December for the energies. And I hope you all the best. I wish you guys all the best of luck. I love you. once more, check us out on Heather and I on Amanda and Heather show on our new podcast. We have some interesting stuff out there for you, and maybe this will bring you some enlightenment or at least entertain, and you may find some enjoyment in it this month for you. And if you do like my YouTube channel, I ask that you please like or subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all next month. Love you. Bye for now.